Hey guys, I'm back. Me and Marshall are back at it today, and I'm gonna switch gears a little bit away from the engine. I still have a lot of crap to do on the car to get it ready to even install the engine. You guys may know that I'm going to install a remote oil filter. This guy right here, and the problem I'm having is location. I had no idea where I could put it. So I asked on 912 BBS forum. You guys could go there, see my pictorial build on the car through the whole history. Okay, so I asked, to see where everyone else is installing their remote oil filter. Um, One guy, had it in behind the rear tire on the driver's side, and that was fine. But I started looking at that, and it's going to be about 4 inches. His is about 4 inches above the oil pump, and I don't like that idea. One guy had it about even, so his was pretty good location wise. So the reason that I'm not going to put this thing there is because when I start the car, I'm going to have a few seconds of no oil pressure because it's going to have to pump back up into the filter and then come back down. But so I want to keep it even or below the oil pump, and so I came up with a solution, I believe, and it actually turned out pretty cool. So let me go grab that and I'll show you. So I went down to a metal, supply steel mill, and I grabbed a sheet of 1/4 inch aluminum. So what I'm going to do, I made it a meat cleaver, like that, meat cleaver. What will happen is I'm going to mount this to my frame. My frame is way up here, and that would be below, way above my oil line that I want. So I'm going to mount it here, and it's going to sit like that. It's going to go right behind my driver's side back wheel. So I was a little concerned about road debris, flying up and hitting my oil filter. So what I did was I got on my AutoCAD, and we just bought a 3D printer. So I 3D printed a cover plate for it, and I think it turned out pretty cool. So this will be mounted on my bracket like that. Actually, it'll go like that. So I made this on my 3D printer, and it turned out pretty cool because that will be mounted on the back side through here, and then it will cover my oil filter, and it will not get hit by any rocks or anything like that. So I'm pretty protected. And the way I designed it was I'll still have plenty of room to get my oil filter wrench in there and remove it. So that turned out pretty cool. It'll sit just like that, and it will be in line with my my oil pump. So I'm real happy with that. So anyways, let's go check it out. Let me show you where this is going to be installed, and we'll go from there. All right, so I've already drilled my first hole, and now I'm going to put my rev nut in it. Okay. That's reverse thread. All right, let's go get a bolt and check it out. All right, there's my first location. This is just temporary. Alright, give you guys a little update here. My little meat cleaver bracket, it was a no-go. I didn't quite think this this oil mount all the way through. This is what I had to deal with. And this one here, I was not able to, well, first off, this bracket, go like that, and I was not able to get a drill in there to reach this hole. So I extended my bracket, made a giant meat cleaver, and I was able to take my tail light out, which is blasphemous, and drilled here, and then this is the bottom hole. Now I have to put shims in the back. I got aluminum rod that I'll drill out and cut to size where it sits away from all this crap. It'll miss this, and I'll still be able to get to my engine mount bolt, nut and bolt, and I think I should be good. I'll put this thing back together. So here goes nothing. Well, I got my bracket installed. It'll sit like that. And I've got plenty of clearance all the way around. Yeah, I like my let's call that a, I'm gonna call that a test hole. That's it, yeah, test hole. So this is the final product. I got my bracket up there, my oil filter, and then my 3D printed guard. It'll sit pretty close to the tire, so that'll be protected from road debris. And my fender actually, or my skirt comes down about right here. So I'll have plenty of tucked under there. Tucked under there pretty good. So I'm real happy with it. Marshall seems to be happy with it. Huh. So you guys, an option for a remote oil filter. And it'll be real easy to locate. Ooh, wait a minute. It might not be. I gotta see if it unscrews from with the skirt in. Oh, shit. I'll check that out and I'll get back to you guys. Well, it didn't work. Putting my skirt back on, it hits. So I'm going to raise it up maybe about an inch. I'll mark that and see what an inch does. So I don't know, I think I could raise it up about an inch and then scoot that back going that way. I could probably get about a 1/4 inch there, and that might be enough. I already cut my pretty little flange off, but after putting the filter on, it hit right here. Crap. Back to the drawing board. Alright, so this is the final product. I have room. I'm not hitting. The only downside is I will have to loosen these 2 bolts to remove this. I can still get my wrench in here, my oil filter wrench in here to loosen it. Like I said, I raised it up 1 inch. I could probably go up another 1/2 inch, but my plate's gonna look like Swiss cheese. So I'll put this all back together. It's just sitting loose right now, and we'll go from there. I'll talk at you guys later. I am quite all right with this, the way it turned out. I have room, and I can still, I mean, it doesn't hit my fender or my skirt, so I'm okay with that. And I'm quite all right with loosening this bolt and this bolt to remove the filter. And I think I decided I'm going to go ahead and remove the filter one more time and drill and tap on top because I want to put my dummy light in there. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So I'll take it out one more time. and go from there. Talk to you guys later.